being an emotional eater and a comfort eater does not happen by accident, and it doesn't happen because you're a weak person who doesn't know how to handle their emotions. No, I was taught to be an emotional eater. Not that someone said, "Oh, I want my daughter to be an emotional eater," but it looked kind of like this. "Oh my gosh, Easter, you just did so well. You got an A in French. Let's go celebrate. I'll bring you to Dairy Queen and you can get a strawberry sundae." Or it looked like, "Oh, honey, I know you're having a bad day. Why don't we go out for dinner and make you feel better?" Or, "I'm feeling really shitty right now. I'm just going to have some potato chips." Or, if you do really well and you reach your target in this, we're going to go out together and have a fantastic meal or dessert or a lollipop or a popsicle or whatever it is. Always, food was set for me as a reward, B, the comfort I needed, C, a celebration. My entire emotional mindset was glued to food because I was led to feel that way. It's not that it's natural when we're born, it becomes natural feeling because the people in our lives lead us to believe that food is the answer. So when I started my own fitness journey and I needed to put myself in the right motivational mindset and get out of this toxic relationship I had with food, I had to question myself, why am I an emotional eater? Why do I turn to food? And it came to me because I was given food my life, all through my life, as a reward. So don't despair. Don't label yourself as someone who goes to food because that's your nature. How about, "I was taught to go to food, so it feels like food is my nature." When I started my healthy lifestyle change, one of the things I needed to do and recognize that I needed to do was to form other emotional outlets, other comforting outlets for the bad days and for the times that I felt like eating the food. So I started journaling. Journaling, well, I've always been a journaler, but I purposely journaled about my feelings when I felt myself going, "Just run to the bakery and grab 12 custard tarts," or "McDonald's is sounding pretty good right now." If I felt that way, I stopped and I said, "Okay, what's going on? Why am I feeling like I need to run to McDonald's when I don't want McDonald's and I'm trying to lose weight?" I would always get the answer. "Oh, actually, I'm feeling really agitated right now because so and so made me feel this way." Or, "I'm really disappointed in myself and a bowl of ice cream sure would feel good right now." My nature had become that. So when I realized that, I would take that agitation, I would take that self pity, I would take that anger or sadness or victimization or disappointment in myself or shame and say, "Stop, write about it." Not everybody's a writer. I am a writer. I love to write. But if you're not a writer, I still suggest you grab a pen and paper or use your notepad on your phone and bullet point. Feeling crappy. This happened today. This happened today. I wanted to eat. And I feel like I need to say, "Okay, what can I do instead of eating?" When you purposefully stop and you purposefully think about these things, pray about these things, meditate about these things, and write about these things, you can shift your entire perspective with food. It takes a while, but the lens you look through right now with your emotions and food being the answer is going to change in time. It didn't take a lot of time. It only took maybe a couple of months before I was solidly not thinking about food. Once in a while it creeps up on really bad days, but it's so rare. I cannot remember the last time I felt like having something to eat because I was stressed, having something to eat because I'm sad, having something to eat because I'm celebrating. I just don't go there anymore. And that is a miracle to me that I even have that feeling and that accomplishment, really. So the go-to for me, writing, praying, meditation, but then we have to do something instead of eating. My insteads looked like coloring, crafting, writing more on purpose creatively this time because I enjoy writing. I write poetry. I'm working on a book, on a self-help type of book. Those are, writing is one for me. Going to the gym is a great release. Not everybody can afford a gym membership. You can work out at home. You can do Pilates. You can do chair exercises. You can do yoga. You can do cardio. Like, you can pretty much do almost everything you do at the gym at home, except for go to the pool and the heavy duty weights. But heavy duty weights can be met by body resistance. So instead of just going like this with a curl up, you force your arm, you tighten the muscle. So whatever you can do at the gym, you actually can do at home. Sounds weird, but for the most part you can. The other things I do, I have a support network. So I have friends, I have family. I belong to an online group that is highly supportive, and I would really recommend that as well. And walking, dancing. Oh my goodness, if you only knew how much I dance around the house. And it sounds really funny, and I'm not saying I'm a good dancer because I kind of feel like Big Bird on steroids, but I have this energy, and I have this, sometimes it's an agitated energy, sometimes it's a very positive energy, but I have to do something with it. So often I just find myself dancing as I'm making dinner or doing the dishes, or I'll be in my room and doing something. I just jump up, put a song on, and start dancing because I've got this surplus of energy, or I've got this emotion I have to work through, and I need to think as I'm dancing and just let it process as I'm dancing. And there's so many things you can do, so many physical activities you can do. Crafts, I crochet sometimes, I color sometimes, I like word puzzles. There's so many options that are so much better than food. You just don't need to go to the food, I'm telling you. And the better part is, it's going to be your instinct to turn away from that and think about these other healthy outlets for your emotions, these other healthy habits, healthy hobbies. And the new you 2.0 is not even going to think about food when it comes up. So if you have questions, let me know, and I'm happy to help you.